is full this evening's 6. Away she goes. Pencil in the driver, Mr. Gerard Kennedy. Race 1, the 6. Sway she goes. Gerard Kennedy is up. Over to race number 2, first and the early double. Number 6, Tucker's Best. Equipment change. Tucker's Best adds a Z-guide. That'll bring us over to race number 3, the Gary McGinnis Memorial Pace. Equipment change on the 1, Southwest Bliss. He goes from a closed to an open and a hood with cups. Closed to an open bridle and a hood with cups. Number 3, What Mocks Me Win in the 3rd, equipment change. Off at the open and the hood with cups, and he goes to a closed bridle. Over in race number 4, the entries is going as programmed. In race number 5, first and the late double. Equipment change on the 3, Lofty Shadow. Takes off the open. He goes to a can't see back bridle. Number 5, Steal Me a Treasure in the 5th is scratch sick. And a race number 6, our winners over. They go for purse $1,800 and a field of 5. Damn Lucky, Docs Ron Henry's Coast Invader, J.J. Scarlett, and Windermere Best Man. 6-dash card on tap here this evening. 7 o'clock is our post time. Correct time of day showing in 6:45. At approximately 6:52, the entries will make their way from the paddock area on towards post parade. 7 o'clock is post time for the first. Megan, are the TV monitors on down below? Another correction over in race number 5, number 4. What's up, Doc? Pencil in the driver, Monica Sutherland. Monica Sutherland on the 4. What's up, Doc? In the 5th. Carter McDonald, judges stand, please. Carter McDonald, judges stand, please. Entries moving down the backside on towards Post Parade. Earful the first. Now parading from the lower turn are the entries here in the first classification. Nominators 1 and 2. They go for to the 5, Weather the Storm. Weather the Storm. And Redmond Doucette doing the driving for conditioner Brian McGuinness in the Irish Road Stables at a Port Hood. He made an early break in his last start. The start before that picked up a maiden mark of 2:02 and 4/5 for Mr. Doucette. For second, I went to 2 Elm Grove for Roxy. Finished up a nice second. Here in his last start, pacing right around 2:1, 2:2. Last start was in 2:03 and 2. Lower end condition here. And for third, I went to the 4 East Coast Miss Haney and Monica Southern, a 3-year-old Arthur Blue Chip. 6 out of 9 in the top 3 on the season, and has a mark of 2:05 and 3/5. That was over the good going track variance that night. 2 seconds. 2 minutes, post time. Here for the first. Entries called up to the gate. 50-50 on sale in the paddock area. The ladies will make their way over here. After a couple of races, the 50-50 will draw upon completion of race number 5 on this evening's Sash card. Entries for the first are now in the hands of your starter. This raceway on Wednesday evening. Who's your shadow? Heads out full lead up here on the outside. East Coast Miss Haney driving in third as Elm Grove Roxy. 4 on the outside, getting in the 4-hole there. That is Weather the Storm. He had a 5 DC Frisco in the backfield. Sway she goes. Stretched out single file to the opening quarter now, and Zach Mullins will take that 5-year-old Shadow Play mare. Who's your shadow up to chop out the fraction, sitting here in a cozy drive in second. That is East Coast Miss Haney. He had a 3 Elm Grove Roxy up in 4 Weather the Storm. From 5 DC Frisco in the backfield. Sway she goes. 31-3 past that opening station on toward the half mile now. Tested up front is Who's Your Shadow. As East Coast Miss Haney and Monica Sutherland come to the outside, take a duck back in the 2-hole. Up here, 3rd Elm Grove Roxy, Weather the Storm. Up here in 4. Driving towards 5/8 turn at DC Frisco. That's the way she goes. 102-2. By the half mile up the backside, and the 3/4 up and coming now. The 5-year-old mare. Who's Your Shadow still up front on the lead by a length and a half. Second here in the outside, Elm Grove Roxy in 3rd at the rail. East Coast Miss Haney driving the 2nd over cover. That is Weather the Storm. And a gap of 5 to DC Frisco in the backfield. Sway she goes. On towards the 7/8 turn down. Who's Your Shadow? Still up front after 3/4. 134 2/5. East Coast Miss Haney is gaining back on here second. She's going to take a run through the lane. Elm Grove Roxy in the middle. On the outside, it's Weather Your Storm. Through the lanes, Who's Your Shadow? Is going to try to go wire to wire, but East Coast Miss Haney's going to have to say something about it here at the wire. East Coast Miss Haney up to win it. Who's Your Shadow? Second. Close there for 3rd. East Coast Miss Haney up in the final strides, 2:04 3/5 here in the first. Heading back to the race one's Water Circle, 3-year-old brown pacing filly by Arthur Blue Chip and the Better's Delight mare, Manhattan Delight. Owned and bred by Todd Sutherland out of Port Hood, Nova Scotia. Monica Sutherland trains and drives. New lifetime mark 204 3/5. Second win on the season for the 3-year-old filly. Unofficially 4-1, 2 and 5. East Coast Miss Haney, the winner. Who's Your Shadow, second. Elm Grove Roxy, third. Weather the Storm finished up 4. Unofficially 4-1, 2 and Shadow to 3. Goes from an open to a can't see back bridle. Number 4 in the 5th. What's up, Doc? Monica Sutherland is up. Monica Sutherland. At number 5, Steal Me a Treasure is scratch sick. Race number 6, Winners Over. Our feature, it goes as programmed. First official, Who's Your Shadow, second. Elm Grove Roxy, 3. DC Frisco, 5. East Coast Miss Haney, the winner. Weather the Storm, 4. Sway She Goes, finish 6. 31 and 3, 102 and 2. 3/4, 134 and 3. Race winning trip, 204 and 3. Top the program in review, 235, 146. 204 and 3/5. A new lifetime mark. East Coast Miss Haney and Monica Sutherland. Second win on the season for the 3-year-old filly. Across the board, 360, 250, 430. Place entry, the 1, Who's Your Shadow, 610, 280. Show entry, the 2, Elm Grove Roxy, $2.70. Exact combination, 4 and 1. It returned 32.20. 4, 1 and 2 Triacta coming back $53 even. Post time for the second, 7:22, 12 minutes post. $50.50 on sale in the paddock area. Ladies that make their way over shortly. And they'll be selling in the pari-mutuel area. Just a 6- card on tap here this evening. We'll draw for the 50-50 after race 5. Entries for the second. Moving down the backside on towards Post Parade. Introducing the field for the second. Condition field, downwinners 451 last 5. They go for a purse of $1,075. First and the early daily double, Quinella Triacta. Win place and show wagering. The one is Opie's Lifeline, a 14-year-old by Lifesign. Owned by Madison Poirier, Andrew McLean is up. The 2-0 Stress Nora has Monica Sutherland for Roddy Smith and Melanie LeBlanc. Up in post position 3, Watch Him Treasure, a 4-year-old by State Treasurer. By Keith McDonnell, and yet a Port Hood trainer driver is Lewis McDonnell. Up in 4, Twisted Frisco, owned, bred, trained, and driven by Sean McDonald. 6 is next, Tucker's Best, a 9-year-old articulator mare. Owned and bred by Paul McLean, Zach Mullins up. Next on post, the 5, Private Paradise. Auto trainer driver, Arden Mofford. Dirty Bobby rounds out the field. A 3-year-old Penn Sway, Andy Stewart at Inverness shares ownership. With the driver, Redmond Doucette, Lennon McIsaac is the trainer. Field of 7 here in the second, going to post in 6 minutes. 6 minutes post. First end of the early daily double, Quinella Triacta. Win place and show wagering. Four minutes post time for the second. My call here in the second. I went to the 7, Dirty Bobby, 3-year-old Penn Sway, owned by Andy Stewart. He shares ownership with the driver, Redmond Doucette. Lennon McIsaac does the conditioning. 7 of 7 on the year in the top 3, 2 wins, mile of 2:01 3/5. For second, I went to the 4, Twisted Frisco, keeps dropping down in class. For owner, breeder, trainer, driver, Sean McDonald. They had a Judic. And for third, I went to the 1, Opie's Life's Line, and Andrew McLean for Madison Poirier. 7, 4, and 1. My call here in the second. Favorite showing on the board at $3.10 is the 7, Dirty Bobby, at a Redmond Doucette. Long shot on the board is the 1, Opie's Life's Line, currently at $40.60. Under 2 now. Entries called up to the gate. Gates in motion. Entries for the second in the hands of your starter. Entries moving on the stable turn here in the second condition field. Now winner is 451. The last 5, they go for a purse of $1,075. Opie's Lifeline at Andrew McLean on the rail. 0 Stress Nora and Monica Sutherland. Watch him treasure Louis McDonnell, Twisted Frisco. Sean McDonald, Private Paradise, Arden Mofford, Tucker's Best. And Zach Mullins in the backfield, it's Dirty Bobby at a Redmond Doucette. Field of 7 comes through the lane. First and the early double. Down off of the gate and away at Opie's Life's Line. Heads out front on the lead, driving second on the outside. That is 0 Stress Nora in third at the rail, taking over 2. That is Dirty Bobby. 0 Stress Nora stays to the outside toward the opening quarter now. But Opie's Life's Line is up front. 0 Stress Nora keeps dogging it out here. Second on the outside. Dirty Bobby is third. Twisted Frisco up in 4. Private Paradise. Watch him treasure in the backfield. That is Tucker's Best. Over towards the 3/8 turn now. Opie's Life's Line at the rail from the lead, 29 4/5. On the outside, taking it over, that is Zero Stress Nora. Dirty Bobby gets a good drive in third at the rail from 4 Twisted Frisco's up closer here this evening. Hit a 5 Private Paradise and 6 Steel'em Treasure. Tucker's Best is in the backfield. On towards the 5/8 turn now at Opie's Life's Line. In at the rail from the lead under a snug hold. Second on the outside, that is Zero Stress Nora. Dirty Bobby Twisted Frisco. He gets up to the outside, 59 2 by the half mile up the backside, and the 3/4 up and coming now. And Twisted Frisco is tipping out. He's going 3 deep. He's going to take over the lead here. For Sean McDonald, Zero Stress Nora hangs in there. Second, Private Paradise. Dirty Bobby get off the rail there. Over towards the 7/8 turn, 131 1/5. Past 3/4, and Twisted Frisco is opened up on the field by 12 here. The fight is going to be for second. Dirty Bobby on the far outside is coming. Private Paradise is pacing through the lane also. Twisted Frisco and Sean McDonald, an easy winner for second here. Dirty Bobby up third. It looked like Private Paradise. Tucker's Best up for 4. Twisted Frisco, owner, breeder, trainer, driver, Sean McDonald. 2 minutes, 4/5 here in the second. Unofficially 4, 7, 5, and 6. Twisted Frisco, the winner. Dirty Bobby second. Private Paradise third. Tucker's Best finished up 4. 4, 7, 5, and 6 unofficially here in the second. Up and coming in the third. Equipment change on the 1 and the 3. It has been posted. It's the Gary McGinnis Memorial Pace. Up and coming in the third. Coming back from the lower turn to the race 2's winner circle. 11-year-old Bay Pacing gelding by Force of Life. And the Real Artist Mare. Artistic Fantasy. This horse was own-bred, trained and driven by Sean McDonald. He had a Judic winning easily here. 2 minutes, 4/5. First win on the season, 21 overall. 2 minutes, 4/5. Twisted Frisco and Sean McDonald, 7:30, 290, 220, placed 7. Dirty Bobby, 260, 210. The show, the 5, Private Paradise, $4 even, 4/7. Quinella, $3.60. Track the combination, 4, 7, and 5. It returned triacta backers in the second. $146.80, $146.80. Gary McGinnis, Memorial Pace, up and coming in the 4th. Your approximate daily double odds. Winner in the second, Twisted Frisco, with the 1 and the third, Southwest Bliss, $169. Dashpedia, $84. What Mocks Me Win, 18. Brookdale Buster, 33. Real Big, 169. OK Gladiator, no tickets sold. And Windermere Albert, 84. Up and coming, it's the Gary McGinnis Memorial Pace. Remember, folks, the Chestico Days started on Monday. Always a full card of events to entertain the whole family there on Chestico Days. Special interest to the racing community is the Irish Road Horse Racing Club's Chestico Days amateur races. A long shared history with the Inverness Raceway, producing drivers and horses to keep our sport vibrant. Make sure you don't miss an exciting night of racing, 5-dash kart, beer gardens, barbecue, and much more. That's Chestico Days. Always a thrilling time at the Irish Road Racetrack over in Port Hood. Make a night of it. Stay for the outdoor dance featuring Shaded at the Al McGinnis Sports Center in Port Hood. Field for the third, the $4,500 claiming race on the racetrack. They go for a purse $1,200 on the rail, Southwest Bliss. Owned and trained by A.D. McDonald. Danny Gillis is in the sulky. To his 13-year-old Dashpedia. Owned and trained by Mary McQuarrie. Redmond Deuce set us up. What Mocks Me Win? 10-year-old Mach 3. He had a post 3 for owner, trainer, driver, Zach Mullins. Julie McPherson, Ryder McLean share ownership on the 4 Brookdale Buster. Andrew McLean is up. Real Big. The 12-year-old by Mr. Big. Marla McKay shares ownership with the trainer Lily Watson in the sulky. It's Arden Mofford. 6 OK Gladiator owned by Brian Tracy and Derek Whalen. Donald Kennedy conditions Gerard Kennedy up. In the backfield, it's number 7, Windermere Albert, a 6-year-old Malicious. James Doyle shares ownership with the trainer Zach Mullins. In the sulky this evening, it's J.J. McDonald. Field of 7 here in the third, it's the Gary McGinnis Memorial Pace. Our next card of racing here at the Inverness Raceway goes to post next Wednesday evening, 7 o'clock is our post time. No racing on Sunday. We come back next Wednesday. My call here in the third. I went to the 3. What Mocks Me Win? A 10-year-old Mach 3 mare. Home trained and driven by Zach Mullins. 11 starts so far this year. 2 wins, a second and 6 thirds. 9 of 11 in the top 3. Enjoying a very good year for Zach Mullins. For second, I went to the 4, Brookdale Buster, owned by Julie McPherson and Ryder McLean. Andrew McLean in the sulky, 3 of 9 on the season. And for third, I went to the 7, Windermere Albert. J.J. McDonald gets the catch drive here this evening for James Doyle and Zach Mullins. 3, 4, and 7, my call here in the third. 3 minutes, post time, 3 to go. We're going to give them a few minutes here in the third. We're going to give them a few minutes. They're backed up downstairs in the Parimutuel. A reminder, a half-decent crowd here at the Inverness Raceway this evening. You got to get in there early. Please wager early at the windows. Favorite showing on the board at $4.80 is What Mocks Me Win and Zach Mullins. Next, it's the 4, Brookdale Buster and Andrew McLean. After that, Windermere Albert. J.J. McDonald up catch driving here this evening. Long shot on the board, $27. On the outside, that's OK Gladiator and Gerard Kennedy. A beautiful evening for harness racing here at the Inverness Raceway. A half-decent crowd over here in the parimutuel area. They're lined up here at the windows. We ask that you please wager early. The entries for the third, the Gary McGinnis Memorial Pace, are now in the hands of your starter. Entries moving on the stable turn here in the third $4,500 claiming race. Field of 7. They go for purse 1,200. Southwest Bliss and Danny Gillis. Dashpedia out of Redmond Doucette. What Box Me Win and Zach Mullins. Brookdale Buster, Andrew McLean. Real Big Arden Mofford, OK Gladiator. Jaward Kennedy in the backfield. Windermere Albert and J.J. McDonald. Field of 7. Come through the lanes at the Inverness Raceway. $4,500 claiming race down off of the gate and away in Southwest Bliss. Heads out for the Dashpedia at the rail. Up here third on the outside of What Box Me Win. He hit a 4. That is Windermere Albert. On toward the opening quarter and Southwest pops at the 3-hole up to challenge the pace setter Southwest Bliss after an opening quarter of 30-3. Getting a good drive here in third at the rail. Dashpedia. Windermere Albert drives the second over cover. Brookdale Buster's going to follow him. Real Big's going to scoot down the rail in the backfield. It's OK Gladiator on towards the 5/8 turn now in Southwest Bliss. Still up front on the lead. What Box Me Win is second. Dashpedia third. Windermere Albert is 4. 4/5. Up in 6, Brookdale Buster at OK Gladiator. 3/4 is the next stop. Southwest Bliss in at the rail. What Box Me Win is second. Dashpedia is third. Up here 4. That is Windermere Albert. Up 5 and tipping out going 3 deep. That's Brookdale Buster and Andrew McLean. 131 2/5 past 3/4. Brookdale Buster. He's in a hurry on the far outside in the middle of What Box We Win. Windermere Albert is following him through the lanes now. Brookdale Buster's bringing him on home. What Box Me Win in at the rail. Brookdale Buster up to win it for second. It's What Box Me Win third. Windermere Albert. Brookdale Buster and the Gary Giddes Memorial Pace. 2:01 4/5. Unofficially, 4-3-7-6, Brookdale Buster, the winner. What Mox Me wins second. Windermere Albert finished up third. Okay, Gladiator finished fourth. Gary McGinnis Memorial Pace. Gary was a big supporter of all racetracks in Canada, overseas, and the United States. But his favorite racetrack was the Inverness Raceway. He was part owner of several horses, such as Jersey Go By, Staunch Humility, and He Games Freedom. He passed along his love of the Inverness Raceway to his grandsons, Stephen, Gregory, and Nathan, showing them how to read the scorecard and place a couple of bets. Most Wednesdays and Sunday, Gary could be found cheering on the horses he bet on. After the last race, him and his brother Lorne would go over each race comparing their wins and their losses. The McGinnis family appreciates the Inverness Raceway for allowing them the opportunity to present the cooler in his honor here this evening. This is the Gary McGinnis Memorial Pace. We do have a good crowd on hand here this evening at the Inverness Raceway. We ask that you please wager early. Please wager early. Heading back, race 3, Winter Circle, 12-year-old Big Piece and Gelding by Western Tear at the Real Desire mare, White Sand. This horse was bred by the Bulletproof Enterprises out of Pennsylvania, owned by Ryder McLean and Julie McPherson. Andrew McLean in the sulky. A second win on the season, win number 34. Overall, 201 4/5, capturing top honors in the Gary McGinnis Memorial Pace and a trackside cooler presentation to the winner, Brookdale Buster and Andrew McLean, Julie McPherson, and Ryder McLean. Congratulations, Andrew. Southwest Bliss was 7-Pedia 6. What Box Me wins second. Brookdale Buster, the winner, Real Big 5. Okay, Gladiator 4. Windermere Albert was 3. By the quarter, 30 and 3. The half, 1 minute and 4. 3 quarters, 1:31 and 2. 201 4/5. Top the program, it should read 762 1543. 201 4/5. Second win on the season for Brookdale Buster. Win number 34 on his career. 840, 360, and 250 across the board. What Boxby wins second, 230, 210, show the 7. Windermere Albert, $2.80. Exacta combination 4 and 3, $38.60. Track to combination 4, 3 and 7, $74.40. Daily double combination, a pair of 4s, $33.90. Up and coming, moving to the second half of our program this evening. Field of 7, condition field for 1,200. Quinella Triacta, win, place, and show wagering. We had some people shut out that last race. We asked that the betting public get in there and wager early. Could I have everyone's attention for a moment, please? Yesterday, Russell Copley passed away with his family by his side. Russell was involved with harness racing for many years until his illness put him on the sidelines. He was a horse owner and spent a lot of time with his brothers, especially Jimmy, around the horses. He had such horses as Our Priority, Victory George, and Jacob's Jackpot. He served as track manager for a couple of years, and he was pretty instrumental in getting the Blue Burn completed over there on the backside. Over the years, he made a lot of friends in the racing community. At this time, we would like to have a moment of silence for the late Russell Copley. We thank you very much. On parade from the lower turn are the entries here in the fourth condition field. Number 601, they go for purse 1200. La Playa Deo, 4-year-old by Sunshine Beach. Scoring on the rail, owned by Erlen Campbell and Madison Poirier, Joe Poirier trains. Danny Gillissap. 2 Makes Me Stupid, Redmond Doucette drives for Anthony Beaton. 3 ahead of Post Parade here is East Coast Mariner, a 5-year-old roll with Harry. Owner bred by Todd Sutherland. Trainer driver, Monica Sutherland. 4 Rankinville Seamus, a 5-year-old by Vintage Master. Owner trainer driver is Sandy McNeil. Lion Swift at a post 5, a 3-year-old by Stay Hungry. Owner driven by J.J. McDonald. Lenny Hanscombe trains. The 6 Finer Things, a 5-year-old Sunshine Beach mare. Owned, trained, and driven by Arden Mofford. Rounding out the field, number 7, Miss Patricia B. Owned by Brim White, Kim Galtwell, and Rebecca McKenzie. They share ownership with the trainer driver, Kevin Bailey. Field of 7 here in the fourth, going to post in 6 minutes. 6 minutes post time. Please wager early. Entries on the way back. Second and final score. Down to 4 minutes now, 4 to go. Less than 3 minutes now, less than 3 to go. There's a good crowd here at the raceway. They're lined up at the windows. We appreciate your patience. Reminder to the betting public, you got to get in there early. We're going to put a couple of minutes on the board. We appreciate your patience. We're down to 4 minutes now, 4 to go. It's the last call. It's the last call for those 50-50. We're at 1,175 so far to the winner. What an excellent 50-50 here on Gathering Week. $3,945 on Wednesday to the winner. $3,978 to the winner, Brady McDougall, there on Sunday. We're at 1175 here on a 6-dash card. Entries called up to the gate. Entries for the fourth are now in the hands of your starter. Entries moving on the stable turn now. Here in the fourth conditioned field for 1,200. La Playa Deo on the rail for Danny Gillis. Makes Me Stupid and Redmond Doucette. East Coast Mariner and Monica Sutherland. Rankinville Seamus and Sandy McNeil. Lion Swift and J.J. McDonald. Finer Things on the outside for Arden Mofford in the backfield. Miss Patricia B. and Kevin Bailey. Favorite on the board, the 5. Lion Swift and J.J. McDonald. The winner in his last start in 59-3. Field of 7, 6 on gate. What is late? Down off at the gate and away in La Playa Deo. Heads out for the lead, driving second. Miss Patricia B. in third at the rail. That is Makes Me Stupid. Rankinville Seamus out 4 on the outside from 5. East Coast Mariner. Heading down the backside toward that opening quarter now. And a Rankinville Seamus on the outside to take over the lead from La Playa Deo. Driving third. In at the rail, Makes Me Stupid. 31. And 1/5 past that opening station. On toward the half mile now. Up front on the lead now. After a break, Miss Patricia B. La Playa Deo makes me stupid second on the outside. Third, Rankinville Seamus, East Coast Mariner. Lion Swift gets up on the outside. Then Finer Things, Miss Patricia B. off the race course. Down the backside, 103 and 1, La Playa Deo second. Makes me stupid. Thinking about going 3 deep. East Coast Mariner and 4 at the rail. Rankinville Seamus. J.J. McDonald's gonna tip that 3-year-old. Stay Hungry. Lion Swift out there on the far outside. Over towards the 7/8 turn now. La Playa Deo. Lion Swift is getting in gear out there at the fence. In the middle, East Coast Mariner along with Makes Me Stupid. Through the lanes now, Makes Me Stupid. Points a nose out front. In at the rail, La Playa Deo is going to try to hang on. And J.J. Swift on the far outside. It's close, but it looked like La Playa Deo held on. Judges looking at a photo. 2:02 and 3/5 here in the 4th. Judges have let the inquiry budding. Checking on racing action. Heading past 3/8 turn on toward the half mile. Judges inquiry on the dash. As always, please hold all tickets till official results have been given. Unofficially 1, 5, 2, and 4, La Playa Deo. The winner for Danny Gillis. Lion Swift finished second. Makes Me Stupid third. Rankinville Seamus up 4. Judges inquiry checking out racing action 3/8 turn on toward the half mile. It's a good crowd here at the raceway this evening. A reminder, please get in there and wager early. Up and coming in the 5th. First and the late double, Scratch the 5, Steal Me a Treasure. Number 4, What's Up, Doc? Your driver is Monica Sutherland. Monica Sutherland. Our feature goes in race number 6, a field of 5. They go for purse 1800. Damn Lucky, Doc's Ron Henry, East Coast Invader. JJ Scarlett and Windermere Best Man. Arriving back from the lower turn, winner here in the fourth. Unofficially, the 4-year-old be pacing gelding by Sunshine Beach at a Western Hanover mare, See and Be Seen. Owned by Madison Poirier, Erland Campbell out of Inverness, trained by Joe Poirier. Danny Gillis in the sulky. He goes wire to wire, 202 and 3/5. Third win on the season, win number 4 overall, 202 and 3/5. La Playa Deo and Danny Gillis here in the fourth. Results of the inquiry in the fourth. Number 7, Miss Patricia B. ran up on top of the 4, Rankinville Seamus, causing interference to Seamus and to Miss Patricia B. The 7, Miss Patricia B, left the race course and finished 7, disqualified. And the fourth official, Playa Deo, the winner, Makes Me Stupid 3. East Coast Mariner was 5, Rankinville Seamus 4. Lion Swift was second, Finer Thing 6. The 7, Miss Patricia B. At the 3H turn, ran up on top of the 4, Rankinville Seamus, causing interference to the 4, Rankinville Seamus, and himself, Miss Patricia B. 7 left the race course and was disqualified. From the top down, 1, 3, 5, 4, 2, 6, 7 disqualified on the bottom. 31 and 1, 103 and 1, 132 and 3, 202 and 3/5. La Playa Deo, third win on the season, win number 4 overall, 202, 3/5. La Playa Deo and Danny Gillis. 990, 440, 320, placed the 5. Lion Swift, 330, 250, show the 2. Makes Me Stupid, 330. 1551 Quinella, $8.60, $8.60, 152. Track to combination in race number 4 at Quebec. $51.50, $51.50. Up and coming in the 5th, Lofty Shadow. Equipment change. Goes from an open to a can't see back bridle. The 4, What's Up Doc, Monica Sutherland. And the 5, Steal Me a Treasure, is scratch sick. Cut down to a field of 5 in the 5th, first end of the late daily double. Good crowd here this evening. We're shutting people out. We asked that you please wager early. A baker's dozen to post here for the 5th. Last chance for your 50-50. Last chance for the 50-50. We're up over 1,200 at our 50-50. We're going to draw. We'll get the winner of this race to make the draw for us. 50-50. Still have time. Our next card of racing here at the Inverness Raceway goes to post next Wednesday evening. Post time 7 o'clock. Reminder, folks, Chest to Go Days in Port Hood this week. Always a full card of events to entertain the whole family. Special interest to our racing community, Irish Road. Horse Racing Club, Chest to Go Days amateur harness racing card. A long shared history with the Inverness Raceway, producing drivers and horses to keep our sport vibrant. Make sure you don't miss an exciting night. Amateur racing, 5-car dash, beer gardens, barbecue, and much more. You want to enter a horse, contact your race secretary, Lewis McDonnell or Shannon McLean. Chestico Days on Friday. Make a night and stay for the outdoor dance featuring Shay Did at the Al McGinnis Sports Center in Port Hood. Entries for the 5th. Moving down the backside towards post. On parade from the lower turn are the entries here in the 5th condition field, along with the $6,500 claimer. They go for purse of $1,400. First end of the late double, exacta triacta, win place and show wagering. The one is Buttons, an 11-year-old astronomical, owner trained by Anthony Beaton. Andrew McLean is out. Harry Zayden, Adam Pond out of Fort McMurray shares ownership with the trainer, DF or Beaton. Rodney Gillis on the 2, Harry Zayden. 3 Lofty Shadow by Avery Frazier and Dylan McLean. Red Dew set up. The 4 What's Up Doc, Monica Sutherland. For owner, breeder, trainer, John McClellan. 5 is out. The 6 is Indy Wheelbarrow. Kim Godwell, Brim White, and Rebecca McKenzie share ownership with the driver Kevin Bailey. Frank Frazier does the conditioning. Entries have completed their second and final score. We're down to 3 minutes now, 3 to go. Down to 2 minutes now, 2 to go. We're still lined up in the pari-mutuel. We do appreciate your patience. We tacked a couple of more minutes on there for pari-mutuel wagering. We're back at 2 minutes, 2 to go. We're going to draw for that 50-50 upon completion of the dash. The starter has called them in. Field of 5 here in the fifth, in the hands of your starter, Mr. Sean Tobet. Beautiful evening for harness racing here under the lights at the Inverness Raceway. Entries for the fifth cut down to a field of 5. Condition field and one. $6,500 claimer. Buttons on the rail for Andrew McLean, Harry Zeden, and Rodney Gillis. Lofty Shadow and Redmond Doucette. What's Up Doc? Monica Sutherland. On the outside, it's Indy Wheelbarrow and Kevin Bailey. Field of 5, first in the late double comes through the lanes here at the Inverness Raceway. In 2/5 by the half mile up the backside. Next to 3/4 down, an Indy Wheelbarrow. The lone claimer in the dash is up front by 5 on the field. Buttons just pull the plugs there. He's second. Third on the outside is Lofty Shadow, Harry Zeden, nowhere to go. And What's Up Doc is 5. Stable turn second and final time, Indy Wheelbarrow. Still up front, but the lead is diminishing. 1:33 and 3/5. Indy Wheelbarrow by 3. Buttons is second. Lofty Shadow, What's Up Doc, and Harry Zeden through the lanes. Indy Wheelbarrow is going to try to hang on. Lofty Shadow is coming, though, on the far outside here. Lofty Shadow up to it for second. Indy Wheelbarrow. Buttons will be third. 2:03 and 2/5. Lofty Shadow. Redmond Indy Wheelbarrow second for Kevin Bailey. Buttons finished third. Andrew McLean, what's up, Doc? And Monica Sutherland finished fourth. 3-6, 1 and 4 unofficially here in the fifth. How you doing, big fella? Coming back to race 5's winner's circle, 5-year-old Big Pitch Gelding by Shadow Play. Yeah, the Western Hanover mare Lofty Yankee. His horse was bred Springhaven Farm. At Utica, Ohio, Dylan McLean, Avery Frazier share ownership. They're from Inverness. Frank Frazier does the conditioning. Redmond Doucette in the sulky. Stretch drive, 203 and 2/5. Second win on the season and 6 overall. In the winner's enclosure, the 5-year-old Shadow Play. That's Lofty Shadow and a Redmond Doucette. Across the board for the winner, 490, 390, 230. Place the 6 Indy Wheelbarrow, 450, 370. Show the 1 Buttons. Andrew McLean, 330. 36 Exacta, 1970. 361 Try, $52.40. Fifth official, Buttons third. Aries Eden 5. Lofty Shadow, the winner. What's up, Doc? 4. Steal Me a Treasure was scratch 6. Indy Wheelbarrow, 52nd. 32 and 3, 103 and 2, 133 and race number 6, winners over, feature on this evening's card of racing. It's your go-home pace for 1,800, Damn Lucky and Ambrose Gillis. Doc's Ron Henry at a Rodney Gillis. East Coast Invader, Monica Sutherland. J.J. Scarlett, Danny Gillis, Windermere Best Man at a Redmond Doucette. Field of 5 for 1,800. In 13 minutes. $1,640 for the 50-50. Winnie James. Winnie James was the winner, $1,640. Here in our 50-50 at the Inverness Raceway, the best in the Maritimes. Approximate daily double odds, Damn Lucky at 26. Docks Ron Henry, 35. East Coast Invader, 105. JJ Scarlett, 23. Windermere Best Man, $3. Winnie James, $1,640 in our 50. Andrew McLean, contact the paddock judge, please. Andrew McLean, contact the paddock judge, please. Our next card of racing here at the Inverness Raceway goes to post next Wednesday evening, 7 o'clock. Is our post time, 7 o'clock. Post time next Wednesday. On parade from the lower turn, there are the entries here in the 6th classification, numbers of 1,001. Last 5, they go for purse of 1,800. Scoring on the rail is Damn Lucky, an 8-year-old by Cam Luck. By Dion Gillis at a Strathlorn. Ambrose Gillis does the training driving. DF are beaten at a Port Hood. Other trainer of the two ducks around Henry, Mr. Rodney Gillis. Todd and Monica Sutherland. On the 3, East Coast Invader, Todd Brett, Monica Driven. 4 is JJ Scarlett, 4-year-old, the Big O'K's mare. On a train by Anthony Beaton at Inverness. In the sulky, it's Mr. Danny Gillis. Rounding out the field, the 5, Windermere Best Man, a 5-year-old Melissa, is owned by Simon Poirier and Chad McDowell. Lenny Hanscombe trains in the sulky. It's Redmond Doucette. Field of 5. Here on the 6th, they go for 1,800. 5 minutes post, 5 to go. We'd like to thank you for your patience. Entries called up to the gate here for the 6th. Our next card of racing here at the Inverness Raceway next Wednesday. That's on the 9th. And then we'll go the following Sunday. That's on the 13th. Then we'll take a 10-day rest for Old Home Week. We'll come back to racing on the 23rd. The 23rd. So racing next Wednesday, 7 o'clock post. Winnie James, the winner of the 50-50. Entries for the 5th. Entries for the 6th there in the hands of your starter. We lost a good one yesterday. Our good friend, Russell Copley, may you rest in peace. Entries on the turn here in the 6th for 1,800. You go home pace. Damn Lucky and Ambrose Gillis. Ducks around a Henry and a Rodney Gillis. East Coast Invader, Monica Sutherland. J.J. Scarlett, Danny Gillis, Windermere Best Man. That have already been Doucette. Field of 5 comes through the lanes here at the Inverness Raceway. Gate picks up speed. There, off and racing into the turn of J.J. Scarlett. Hit Zode for the lead, Damn Lucky is second. Ducks Ron Henry up here third at a 4. Windermere Best Man and 5. That is East Coast Invader. Down the backside toward the opening quarter now. And the 4-year-old Pick OK's mare, J.J. Scarlett. In a rain to Danny Gillis up front, chopping out the fractions. Damn Lucky up close here this evening in the 2-hole for Ambrose Gillis. Rodney Gillis and Docs Ron Henry at a 3. Windermere Best Man at Red Doucette up in 4. In the backfield, it's East Coast Invader and Monica Sutherland, 30-3. Past the opening station, activity in the backfield. Windermere Best Man pops at the 4-hole. The pace setter to the half-mile is the mare J.J. Scarlett. Damn Lucky is patient here, second. Windermere Best Man is out here third in the outside from 4 Ducks Ron Henry. And then East Coast Invader, 101 at 2. Past the half-mile up the backside. The 3/4 up and coming now. And J.J. Scarlett still up front, 2.5 on the lead. Windermere Best Man itching up here second. On the outside, Damn Lucky is third. East Coast Invader and then Ducks Ron Henry. The field of 5 heads past the 3/4 with J.J. Scarlett. Still up front on the lead, Damn Lucky. needs to get at that two-hole. Windermere best man. East Coast Invader is tipping third. 1:30-1 past three-quarters. Off the top turn through the lanes. JJ Scarlett is going to bring them on home. Windermere best man. East Coast Invader is charging. Getting on. Damn Lucky up to win it. 1:59 and 4/5. Damn Lucky and Ambrose Gillis, the Purple Plum, here in the sixth. Sixth official, Damn Lucky. The winner, Doxon Henry 5. East Coast Invaders second. JJ Scarlett 3. And Windermere best man finished up 4. 30 and 3, 101 and 2, 130 and 1, 159 and 4/5 from the top. 1, 5, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom. Coming back from the lower turn is the 8-year-old Brom Pacing Gelding by Cam Luck. And the Mach 3 mare, Mach Betts Lady. This horse was bred by Donald Smith and Don Parker out of Ontario. Dion Gillis out of Strathlorne holds the ownership papers in the sulky. Very patient drive here this evening. Trainer driver Ambrose Gillis, 159 and 4/5. First win on the season, win number 20 overall in the winner's enclosure. 8-year-old Damn Lucky, Dion Gillis and Ambrose Gillis. Congratulations, Mr. Gillis. 26.40 came back on the double. The Quinella was $30.70, $30.70. 1, 3, and 4 Triacta, $190.80. That puts a wrap on things here at the Inverness Raceway for tonight. Our next card of racing next Wednesday, 7 o'clock is post. Until then, take your time and have a safe and pleasant drive home. Good evening.